Imagine stumbling upon a hidden chamber buried beneath centuries of earth, its walls adorned with carvings that seem to whisper secrets from another world. This is exactly what happened in the early 19th century when archaeologists unearthed an Etruscan tomb near modern-day Italy. The discovery was unlike anything they had ever seen. Ornate chambers filled with treasures, but most intriguingly, inscriptions etched into stone and metal that defied translation. These were not just random marks, they were deliberate, precise, and brimming with meaning that has eluded scholars for generations. Today, we embark on a journey through 25 mysterious inscriptions found within these ancient tombs. Each one offers a glimpse into the life, culture, and beliefs of the Etruscans, a civilization so enigmatic that much of their history remains shrouded in mystery. From celestial maps to warrior oaths, merchant ledgers to philosophical queries, these inscriptions provide clues about how this remarkable people lived, thought, and interacted with their world. But more than that, they challenge us to rethink what we know, or think we know about human history itself. By the end of this video, you'll have uncovered fascinating insights into why these inscriptions matter so much to our understanding of the past. So let's dive in together and explore the timeless mysteries waiting to be revealed. Let's begin our exploration with the first inscription, known as the Golden Tablet of Veii. Discovered in a tomb near the ancient city of Veii, this artifact is nothing short of extraordinary. Carved into a golden tablet, its delicate engravings are both intricate and precise, showcasing the Etruscans' mastery of craftsmanship. Scholars believe that the choice of gold was not merely aesthetic but symbolic, possibly representing the importance or sacred nature of the message it carried. Initial theories suggest that the golden tablet might have served a religious purpose, perhaps acting as an offering to deities or a ritualistic guide for ceremonies. Others propose that it could be linked to governance, serving as a decree or law issued by a ruler. However, without a complete understanding of the Etruscan language, these interpretations remain speculative. The text itself consists of symbols and characters that appear foreign, even to experts familiar with related languages like Latin and Greek. Linguists attempting to decode the golden tablet face significant challenges. For one, the Etruscan language lacks extensive bilingual texts, documents written in both Etruscan and another well-understood language that could provide direct translations. Additionally, many of the symbols on the tablet do not match those found in other known Etruscan inscriptions, suggesting either regional variations or entirely new elements unique to this piece. This lack of consistency makes the process of decipherment all the more difficult. Another hurdle lies in the preservation of the tablet itself. While gold resists corrosion over time, centuries of burial have left some parts of the inscription faint or obscured, complicating efforts to reconstruct the full text. Moreover, the absence of clear grammatical structures within the Etruscan language adds layers of complexity. Unlike languages such as Latin, which follow predictable patterns, Etruscan often defies conventional linguistic rules, leaving researchers with fewer clues to work from. Despite these obstacles, modern technology offers hope. Advanced imaging techniques allow scientists to enhance faded sections of the tablet, revealing details invisible to the naked eye. Computational models designed to analyze patterns in unfamiliar scripts also assist linguists in identifying potential word boundaries and recurring themes within the text. These innovations bring us closer to unraveling the mysteries of the Golden Tablet, though much work remains before we can fully understand its meaning. As we delve deeper into this enigmatic artifact, consider the broader implications of its existence. If successfully translated, the Golden Tablet could shed light on aspects of Etruscan society previously unknown to historians. It may reveal insights into their spiritual practices, administrative systems, or cultural values, filling gaps in our knowledge of this fascinating civilization. And yet, the very act of trying to interpret such ancient writings reminds us of humanity's enduring quest to connect with the past, a pursuit driven by curiosity, respect, and a desire to learn from those who came before us. With this foundation laid, let's now turn our attention to the second inscription, where the story takes us further into the heart of Etruscan spirituality and ritual life. Moving from the enigmatic golden tablet of Veii, we find ourselves at the necropolis of Cerveteri, a site renowned for its grand burial chambers and intricate inscriptions. Here lies the second inscription in our journey, the sacred markings that speak volumes about Etruscan religious practices. The markings discovered within the necropolis of Cerveteri are not merely decorative but carry profound spiritual significance. These inscriptions adorn the walls of burial chambers, often positioned near entrances or altars, suggesting their role in guiding souls through the afterlife. Scholars believe these markings served as instructions or protections for the deceased, ensuring safe passage into the next world. The symbols etched into the stone include depictions of gods, mythical creatures, and ritualistic objects, all of which were integral to Etruscan beliefs. One fascinating aspect of these markings is their connection to the Etruscan pantheon. Unlike many ancient cultures whose deities were well documented by later civilizations, much of the Etruscan religious framework remains shrouded in mystery. However, certain recurring motifs in the Cerveteri inscriptions offer tantalizing clues. For instance, repeated appearances of winged figures alongside celestial symbols suggest reverence for divine messengers or protectors, while depictions of animals such as wolves and lions point to associations with strength and guardianship. In addition to imagery, the text itself reveals glimpses into Etruscan rituals. Some markings appear to outline specific ceremonies or prayers, perhaps intended to be performed during funerary rites. Others seem to function as blessings or warnings, addressing both the living mourners and the spirits of the departed. This dual focus highlights the complexity of Etruscan spirituality, where the boundaries between life and death were blurred and the needs of both realms were carefully balanced. Another intriguing feature of the Cerveteri markings is their placement within the tomb architecture. Rather than being randomly scattered, the inscriptions follow deliberate patterns, aligning with key architectural elements like doorways, niches, and sarcophagi. This strategic arrangement suggests a structured approach to the design of these sacred spaces, where every detail was purposefully chosen to create an environment conducive to spiritual transformation. Modern interpretations of the Cerveteri markings rely heavily on interdisciplinary research. Archaeologists collaborate with linguists, historians, and art experts to piece together the meaning behind these ancient signs. Advances in imaging technology have allowed researchers to uncover previously hidden details, revealing subtle nuances in the carvings that earlier generations missed. These findings enrich our understanding of how the Etruscans viewed death, the afterlife, and their relationship with the divine. Beyond their religious importance, the markings also reflect broader aspects of Etruscan society. The craftsmanship evident in these inscriptions demonstrates the high level of skill possessed by artisans who worked in the necropolis. Moreover, the consistent use of specific symbols across multiple tombs implies a shared cultural knowledge, pointing to organized religious traditions rather than isolated practices. Such insights help us appreciate the depth and sophistication of Etruscan civilization, challenging simplistic assumptions about this ancient people. As we examine the sacred markings of Cerveteri, it becomes clear that they represent far more than mere decorations. They embody the hopes, fears, and aspirations of a culture deeply intertwined with the mysteries of existence. By studying these inscriptions, we gain valuable glimpses into the spiritual lives of the Etruscans, piecing together fragments of a worldview that continues to captivate modern imaginations. And with each new discovery, the story of Cerveteri unfolds further, inviting us to explore yet another layer of this remarkable civilization's legacy. Next, let's venture to Tarquinia, where the riddle of its cryptic symbols awaits our investigation. Venturing now to the ancient city of Tarquinia, we encounter the third inscription in our exploration, a set of cryptic symbols that have baffled scholars for centuries. Known as the riddle of Tarquinia, these markings are etched into the walls of its famed tombs, inviting endless speculation about their purpose and meaning. Unlike the more straightforward religious inscriptions found at Cerveteri, the symbols here defy easy interpretation, blending abstract designs with occasional recognizable figures in ways that seem deliberately enigmatic. The riddle begins with the layout of the symbols themselves. Arranged in intricate patterns that twist and turn across the tomb surfaces, they appear almost like a labyrinthine puzzle rather than a linear message. Some researchers believe this arrangement was intentional, designed not only to convey information but also to challenge those who sought to decipher it. The complexity of the patterns suggests a deeper layer of meaning, perhaps tied to initiation rites or secret knowledge reserved for the elite. Among the most puzzling elements of the Tarquinia inscriptions are the recurring motifs that seem to resist classification. These include shapes resembling spirals, zigzag lines, and interconnected circles, which do not correspond directly to any known Etruscan deities or objects. Instead, they evoke natural phenomena such as water currents, wind patterns, or celestial movements, hinting at a connection to the forces of nature. Other symbols depict hybrid creatures, part human, part animal, that might represent mythological beings or symbolic representations of spiritual states. Recent breakthroughs in interpreting the Tarquinia riddle come from advancements in both technology and interdisciplinary collaboration. High-resolution imaging techniques have allowed researchers to uncover faint details previously obscured by time and erosion. For example, microscopic grooves invisible to the naked eye reveal subtle variations in the carving techniques used, suggesting different phases of creation or multiple artisans involved in the work. This finding challenges earlier assumptions that all the inscriptions were created at once, opening up new possibilities for understanding their chronological development. Linguistic studies have also made strides in unraveling the mystery. While much of the Etruscan language remains undeciphered, scholars have identified certain phonetic patterns within the Tarquinia symbols that align with fragments of text found elsewhere. By comparing these patterns with better understood inscriptions, researchers can begin to reconstruct possible meanings. One theory posits that the symbols function less as words and more as visual cues, guiding the viewer through a narrative experience akin to a storyboard. In this view, the inscriptions would serve as a kind of map for navigating the spiritual journey of the deceased. Another fascinating avenue of research involves cross-cultural comparisons. Experts studying similar artifacts from neighboring civilizations, such as the Greeks and Romans, have noted parallels between some Tarquinia symbols and those used in divination practices. This raises the intriguing possibility that the inscriptions were part of a larger system of prophecy or fortune-telling, linking them to the Etruscan tradition of haruspicy, the practice of reading omens from animal entrails. Such a connection would underscore the importance of these inscriptions in mediating communication between the mortal and divine worlds. Beyond their linguistic and cultural significance, the Tarquinia inscriptions also shed light on the artistic achievements of Etruscan society. The precision and artistry evident in the carvings reflect a deep appreciation for aesthetics, blending functionality with beauty. Furthermore, the consistency of certain symbols across various tombs implies the existence of standardized templates or guidelines, pointing to a highly organized system of production. This level of coordination suggests that the inscriptions were not mere individual expressions but part of a broader cultural framework shared among the Etruscan elite. As we delve deeper into the riddle of Tarquinia, each discovery brings us closer to unlocking the secrets of this ancient civilization. Yet, even as modern methods reveal new insights, the inscriptions retain an aura of mystery, reminding us of the vastness of human creativity and the enduring allure of the unknown. With each step forward, the story of Tarquinia unfolds further, inviting us to ponder the interplay of art, spirituality, and intellect in one of history's most captivating cultures. From here, our journey continues, leading us next to the twin scrolls of Orvieto, where two related inscriptions lie side by side, waiting to share their tales. Inscriptions 4 and 5 take us to the ancient city of Orvieto, where two remarkable scrolls were discovered side by side, etched with inscriptions that seem to echo each other in purpose and style. Known collectively as the twin scrolls of Orvieto, these artifacts stand out not only for their intricate craftsmanship, but also for the insights they offer into the administrative and economic life of the Etruscans. At first glance, what captures attention is the striking similarity between the two scrolls. Both are crafted from thin sheets of metal, likely bronze, rolled tightly like modern parchments. The material itself hints at the scroll's importance, as bronze was a valuable resource often reserved for significant purposes. Upon closer inspection, the inscriptions reveal a meticulous attention to detail, with characters carved precisely and uniformly across both surfaces. This level of care suggests that the scrolls were intended for official use, possibly serving as records or decrees within the community. One scroll contains a series of repetitive phrases, suggesting it may have functioned as a ledger or inventory list. Scholars believe this could represent transactions related to trade, detailing exchanges of goods such as grain, olive oil, or precious metals. These entries appear organized into categories, indicating an early form of bookkeeping. By analyzing the patterns and frequencies of certain terms, researchers speculate that the document might reflect seasonal trading cycles, shedding light on how the Etruscan economy operated throughout the year. The second scroll diverges slightly in structure, featuring longer passages interspersed with symbols resembling seals or stamps. Some experts propose that this scroll served as a legal or administrative text, outlining rules or regulations governing commerce or governance. The presence of seal-like marks lends credibility to this theory, as similar insignias have been found on other Etruscan documents believed to be contracts or agreements. If true, this would imply that the scrolls were part of a formal system used to manage transactions and enforce laws within the city-state. Together, the twin scrolls paint a vivid picture of Orvieto's role as a bustling center of trade and administration. Their proximity when discovered implies they were stored together intentionally, perhaps in a central archive or repository. Such organization reflects the sophistication of Etruscan society, where record-keeping and documentation played crucial roles in maintaining order and prosperity. Moreover, the content of the scrolls raises intriguing questions about the interconnectedness of Etruscan cities. Similarities in script and terminology suggest a shared language of bureaucracy, hinting at standardized practices across different regions. This idea challenges earlier assumptions that Etruscan communities operated independently, instead pointing toward a network of alliances or confederations united by common systems of governance and commerce. Another layer of fascination lies in the scroll's potential connection to broader Mediterranean trade networks. Certain symbols bear resemblance to those used by neighboring cultures, particularly the Greeks and Phoenicians, who were active traders during the same period. Could these similarities indicate collaboration or influence, or do they merely reflect independent developments along parallel paths? Unraveling this mystery requires further investigation, combining linguistic analysis with archaeological evidence. As we ponder the significance of the twin scrolls of Orvieto, one thing becomes clear: these artifacts serve as vital pieces in the puzzle of Etruscan civilization. They remind us that behind every cryptic inscription lies a story waiting to be told, a story of innovation, cooperation, and human ingenuity. From here, our journey leads us onward to explore the celestial map of Volsinii, where the heavens themselves become a canvas for exploration and understanding. Inscription 6 takes us to the ancient city of Volsinii, where a remarkable artifact was uncovered, a stone etched with what appears to be a celestial map. This inscription, often referred to as the celestial map of Volsinii, stands as one of the most intriguing pieces in the collection of Etruscan inscriptions, offering profound insights into their understanding of the heavens and its practical applications. At first glance, the map seems like an abstract arrangement of symbols and lines, but upon closer examination, it reveals itself as a carefully crafted representation of the night sky. The markings include depictions of constellations, planets, and possibly even celestial events such as eclipses or meteor showers. Scholars have noted that some of these symbols bear striking similarities to those used by other ancient civilizations, suggesting a shared knowledge of astronomy across cultures. The implications of this celestial map extend far beyond mere curiosity. It demonstrates the Etruscans' advanced grasp of astronomy, which they likely employed for both religious and practical purposes. In terms of religion, the stars were seen as divine entities or omens, influencing everything from daily decisions to major rituals. By mapping the heavens, the Etruscans could predict celestial phenomena, interpreting them as messages from the gods. This practice would have reinforced their spiritual beliefs and enhanced their ability to perform ceremonies at auspicious times. On a more practical level, the celestial map may have played a crucial role in navigation. The Etruscans were skilled traders who ventured across the Mediterranean, relying heavily on their knowledge of the sea and skies. A detailed understanding of celestial patterns would have been invaluable for guiding ships safely through treacherous waters. Moreover, the map might have served as a teaching tool, passed down through generations to train navigators and astronomers alike. Interestingly, the map also hints at the Etruscans' mathematical prowess. Certain markings suggest an awareness of basic astronomical principles, such as the rotation of the Earth and the movement of celestial bodies. While we cannot fully reconstruct their methods, the precision of the map indicates that the Etruscans possessed sophisticated techniques for observing and recording celestial data. Another fascinating aspect of the celestial map of Volsinii is its potential connection to architecture. Many Etruscan structures, including temples and tombs, were aligned with specific celestial events, aligning human spaces with cosmic rhythms. This alignment reflects a deep integration of science, spirituality, and art within Etruscan society, where every aspect of life was intertwined with the natural world. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of this inscription, new questions arise. How did the Etruscans develop such an intricate understanding of the heavens? Did they exchange knowledge with neighboring cultures, or did they independently arrive at their conclusions? These queries underscore the enduring allure of the celestial map of Volsinii, reminding us that even today there remains much to learn about this enigmatic civilization. From here, our exploration continues as we turn our attention to another compelling inscription, the Warrior's Oath, shedding light on the martial traditions and values of the Etruscans. Shifting our focus from the celestial heavens to the earthly realm of battle, we now explore the seventh inscription, the Warrior's Oath. This artifact offers a glimpse into the martial traditions and values that defined Etruscan society, revealing not only their prowess in warfare, but also the deep sense of duty and honor that guided their warriors. The Warrior's Oath is etched onto a bronze plaque discovered within a tomb believed to belong to a high-ranking military leader. The text itself appears solemn and formal, suggesting it was part of an official ceremony or ritual. Scholars interpret the inscription as a vow taken by soldiers before embarking on campaigns or entering combat. In essence, it represents a commitment to bravery, loyalty, and service to one's community, a reflection of the warrior ethos central to Etruscan culture. To fully appreciate this inscription, we must first understand the context of Etruscan martial life. Warfare played a significant role in shaping their civilization, influencing everything from political alliances to territorial expansion. Unlike many ancient societies that viewed war purely as a means of conquest, the Etruscans integrated their military practices with broader cultural and spiritual principles. For them, being a warrior was more than just wielding weapons. It meant embodying virtues such as courage, integrity, and sacrifice. The language used in the warrior's oath reflects these ideals. Phrases like "bound by steel and spirit" and "sworn to protect the land of our ancestors" resonate throughout the text, emphasizing both physical strength and moral resolve. These words reveal how deeply intertwined military duty was with familial and communal responsibilities. By taking this oath, a warrior committed themselves not only to personal glory, but also to safeguarding the legacy of their people. Moreover, the presence of specific symbols accompanying the inscription adds another layer of meaning. Depictions of spears, shields, and helmets are common motifs, symbolizing the tools of war. However, alongside these martial emblems, there are images of animals such as wolves and eagles, creatures associated with ferocity and keen vision. These artistic elements suggest that the Etruscans drew inspiration from nature when forging their warrior identity, blending animalistic traits with human discipline. Interestingly, the warrior's oath may have served multiple purposes beyond its ceremonial function. As a teaching tool, it likely instructed young recruits about the expectations placed upon them. Through repetition and memorization, aspiring soldiers internalized the values expressed in the oath, reinforcing their commitment to the collective cause. Furthermore, the inscription might have acted as a form of propaganda, promoting unity among diverse tribes under a shared code of conduct. But what does this artifact tell us about the broader scope of Etruscan society? It reveals a civilization where individual achievement was balanced by communal responsibility. While the Etruscans celebrated heroism and valor, they also recognized the importance of cooperation and solidarity. Their approach to warfare mirrored their approach to governance, structured yet flexible, strategic yet inclusive. In addition to its historical significance, the warrior's oath invites speculation about the training methods employed by Etruscan warriors. Did they undergo rigorous physical conditioning similar to Spartan regimens, or did they place greater emphasis on mental preparation, cultivating resilience through meditation and ritual? Although definitive answers remain elusive, clues scattered across other artifacts hint at a holistic approach to warrior development, one that combined physical prowess with spiritual fortitude. As we analyze this seventh inscription, we cannot help but marvel at the complexity of Etruscan martial culture. Far from being mere fighters, their warriors were custodians of tradition, bearers of honor, and protectors of their heritage. The warrior's oath stands as a testament to their enduring legacy, reminding us that even in times of conflict, humanity finds ways to elevate itself through principles of dignity and purpose. With this newfound understanding of the Etruscan warrior ethos, let us proceed to the next inscription, the Enigma of Perugia, an artifact that challenges modern linguists and historians alike, leaving behind tantalizing questions about its true meaning. Transitioning from the warrior ethos of the Etruscans to an even deeper mystery, we now delve into the eighth inscription, the Enigma of Perugia. This artifact stands out not only for its complexity, but also for the enduring challenge it poses to modern scholars and linguists alike. The Enigma of Perugia is inscribed on a fragmented stone tablet discovered in the ancient city of Perugia. Unlike other inscriptions that have yielded some degree of interpretation, this one resists decipherment almost entirely. Its cryptic symbols and unfamiliar patterns suggest a departure from known Etruscan writing conventions, leaving experts puzzled about its origins, purpose, and meaning. Scholars have proposed several theories regarding the nature of this enigmatic text. One prominent hypothesis suggests that it may represent a secret code used exclusively by a select group within Etruscan society, possibly priests or scribes tasked with safeguarding sacred knowledge. Proponents of this theory point to the deliberate obfuscation evident in the arrangement of characters, which appear designed to prevent casual comprehension. If true, this would imply that the Etruscans had sophisticated methods of encryption long before such techniques became widespread in later civilizations. Another perspective posits that the inscription could be part of a ritualistic text tied to divination practices. The presence of certain recurring motifs, such as spirals and concentric circles, aligns with imagery commonly associated with prophecy and fortune-telling in Etruscan art. These elements might indicate that the tablet served as a tool for interpreting omens or predicting future events. In this context, the difficulty in understanding the text might stem from its esoteric nature, intended only for those initiated into the mysteries of their spiritual traditions. A third line of thought explores the possibility that the enigma of Perugia reflects contact between the Etruscans and another culture whose language or script influenced their own. Some researchers speculate that traders or travelers brought new forms of written communication to Etruria, resulting in hybrid systems that combined indigenous and foreign elements. This explanation gains traction when considering the extensive trade networks maintained by the Etruscans, which connected them to distant lands across the Mediterranean. Despite these intriguing possibilities, no single theory has gained universal acceptance. Each carries merit but lacks definitive proof, fueling ongoing debates among historians and epigraphers. What makes the enigma of Perugia particularly fascinating is how it highlights the limits of our current understanding of Etruscan civilization. While many aspects of their culture remain shrouded in mystery, this inscription serves as a poignant reminder of just how much more there is to uncover. For viewers interested in forming their own opinions, consider this. If you were to examine the tablet yourself, what clues would stand out? Would you lean toward the idea of a hidden code, a spiritual guide, or perhaps something entirely different? The beauty of studying artifacts like the Enigma of Perugia lies in the freedom they offer to imagine and interpret. By engaging with its complexities, we contribute to the collective effort to unravel the secrets of the past. As we move forward, let us carry this sense of curiosity into our exploration of the ninth inscription. The royal seal of Chiusi, an object steeped in regal significance and bearing witness to the authority of Etruscan rulers. Shifting our focus from the cryptic enigma of Perugia, we now uncover the ninth inscription, an artifact of regal significance known as the royal seal of Chiusi. This remarkable piece, believed to have been used by Etruscan rulers, offers a glimpse into the mechanisms of power and authority in ancient Etruria. Unlike the enigmatic texts explored earlier, this inscription serves a practical yet profoundly symbolic purpose, authenticating the legitimacy of those who wielded it. The royal seal of Chiusi is etched onto a small, portable object often crafted from durable materials such as stone or metal. Its design incorporates intricate patterns and markings that were likely unique to each ruling family or dynasty. These distinctive features acted as a form of signature, ensuring that official documents, treaties, or decrees bore the unmistakable mark of their issuer. In a world where written records were scarce and oral traditions dominated, such seals played a crucial role in establishing trust and verifying authenticity. One of the most fascinating aspects of the royal seal is its connection to lineage. For the Etruscans, maintaining clear lines of succession was vital for preserving social order and consolidating power. The symbols inscribed on these seals may have represented ancestral ties, divine favor, or other markers of legitimacy. By studying the recurring motifs found across different seals, scholars hope to reconstruct the genealogical networks that underpinned Etruscan society. This could reveal not only how rulers justified their positions, but also how they navigated complex political landscapes filled with rival factions and shifting alliances. Beyond its administrative functions, the royal seal also carried deep cultural and spiritual weight. Many Etruscan artifacts reflect an intertwining of secular governance with religious belief, suggesting that rulers derived much of their authority from perceived connections to the gods. It is possible that the inscriptions on these seals included invocations or blessings meant to sanctify their use. Such practices would reinforce the ruler's dual role as both a temporal leader and a conduit between the mortal realm and the divine. In addition to its symbolic importance, the royal seal provides valuable insights into the technological capabilities of the Etruscans. Crafting such precise and durable objects required advanced knowledge of metallurgy, stonework, and engraving techniques. The sophistication of these artifacts underscores the Etruscans' achievements in artisanship and engineering, a testament to their vibrant civilization. While much remains unknown about the specific content of the royal seal of Chiusi, its existence alone highlights the sophistication of Etruscan systems of governance and identity. As researchers continue to analyze surviving examples, they strive to decode the messages embedded within these tiny yet powerful relics. Each new discovery brings us closer to understanding how the Etruscans structured their societies and asserted their dominance over vast territories. For anyone captivated by the interplay of politics, spirituality, and craftsmanship in ancient cultures, the royal seal of Chiusi stands as a compelling case study. Its enduring mystery invites further exploration, reminding us that even seemingly mundane objects can hold profound secrets waiting to be uncovered. With this foundation laid, let us now turn our attention to the 10th inscription, the oracle's words, a window into the mystical side of Etruscan life. Moving from the tangible authority of the royal seal of Chiusi, we now delve into the mystical realm of the 10th inscription, the oracle's words. This fascinating artifact offers a rare glimpse into the spiritual heart of Etruscan civilization, revealing their deep connection to prophecy and divination. Unlike the practical purposes of seals or ledgers, this inscription taps into the unseen forces that guided the lives of ancient Etruscans, providing insight into their rituals and beliefs. The oracle's words are believed to have been inscribed on objects such as clay tablets or bronze plaques, materials chosen for their durability and symbolic significance. These artifacts were likely used during sacred ceremonies where priests or seers sought answers from the gods. The inscriptions themselves may contain instructions for conducting rituals, interpretations of omens, or even direct messages thought to come from deities. Scholars suggest that these texts served as guides for navigating life's uncertainties, helping individuals make decisions based on divine guidance. One of the most intriguing aspects of the oracle's words is its role in shaping Etruscan spirituality. For the Etruscans, religion was not separate from daily life but deeply intertwined with it. They viewed the natural world as filled with signs and portents. Everything from the flight of birds to the patterns of lightning held meaning. Priests trained in interpreting these phenomena played crucial roles in society, acting as intermediaries between mortals and gods. The oracle's words would have been central to this process, serving as both a tool and a record of communication with the divine. Through studying the oracle's words, researchers have uncovered key elements of Etruscan religious practices. For instance, many inscriptions reference specific deities associated with particular domains, such as Tinia, the god of thunder, or Uni, the goddess of fertility. These references highlight the importance of understanding the cosmic order and aligning human actions with divine will. Additionally, recurring themes in the inscriptions point to a belief in fate and destiny, suggesting that the Etruscans saw their lives as part of a larger, predetermined plan governed by higher powers. Beyond their spiritual function, the oracle's words also reflect the societal structures of ancient Etruria. access to divine knowledge was likely restricted to certain classes or groups, reinforcing hierarchies within the community. Those who could interpret the inscriptions wielded significant influence, using their perceived connection to the gods to shape public opinion and policy. In this way, religion became a powerful force for maintaining social cohesion and control. Technologically speaking, the creation of these inscriptions showcases the advanced skills of Etruscan artisans. Crafting precise and enduring records required expertise in metallurgy, ceramics, and writing systems. The complexity of the symbols used in the oracle's words demonstrates the sophistication of Etruscan script, which remains one of history's great linguistic mysteries. While much of their language has yet to be fully deciphered, each new discovery brings scholars closer to unraveling its secrets. What makes the oracle's words particularly captivating is the window they provide into the psychological landscape of the Etruscans. Their reliance on prophecy suggests a worldview centered on seeking clarity amidst chaos. By turning to the gods for answers, they found comfort and direction in an often unpredictable world. This perspective contrasts sharply with modern approaches to decision-making, inviting reflection on how different cultures navigate uncertainty. As we explore the oracle's words, we begin to see the Etruscans not just as builders of cities and creators of art, but as seekers of deeper truths. Their devotion to divination reveals a people profoundly connected to the mysteries of existence, striving to understand their place within the universe. Through these inscriptions, we gain a richer appreciation for the spiritual dimensions of their civilization, adding another layer to our understanding of their legacy. With this exploration of prophecy and ritual complete, let us now shift our focus to the 11th inscription, the Merchant's Ledger, a testament to the practical side of Etruscan life. Here, we uncover how trade and commerce shaped their society, balancing the mystical insights gained from the oracle's words with the tangible realities of everyday existence. Turning our attention from the spiritual realm to the practical aspects of Etruscan life, we now examine the 11th inscription, the Merchant's Ledger. This fascinating artifact offers a glimpse into the bustling world of trade and commerce that formed the backbone of Etruscan society. Unlike the mystical oracle's words, this inscription is grounded in the tangible realities of buying, selling, and exchanging goods, revealing how the Etruscans managed their economic systems with remarkable sophistication. The Merchant's Ledger is believed to have been inscribed on durable materials such as clay tablets or papyrus scrolls, chosen for their ability to preserve records over time. These documents likely detailed transactions involving goods ranging from precious metals and textiles to agricultural products and luxury items. By studying these ledgers, researchers have uncovered key insights into the scale and complexity of Etruscan trade networks, which stretched across the Mediterranean and beyond. One of the most striking features of the Merchant's Ledger is its meticulous organization. The inscriptions appear to follow a structured format, listing quantities, prices, and even the names of traders involved in transactions. This level of detail suggests that the Etruscans placed great importance on accuracy and transparency in their commercial dealings. It also reflects their advanced understanding of mathematics and record-keeping, skills that were essential for managing large-scale trade operations. Beyond its functional purpose, the Merchant's Ledger sheds light on the social dynamics of Etruscan society. Trade was not merely an economic activity, but a powerful force shaping relationships between individuals, families, and communities. Those who controlled access to valuable resources or held influential positions in the marketplace wielded significant power, reinforcing hierarchies within the community. At the same time, trade fostered connections with neighboring cultures, enriching Etruscan life through the exchange of ideas, technologies, and cultural practices. Exploring the contents of the Merchant's Ledger reveals much about the goods that were central to Etruscan commerce. Metals such as copper, tin, and gold were highly prized, serving both practical and ceremonial purposes. Textiles, including fine linens and woolen garments, were another important commodity, reflecting the Etruscans' expertise in weaving and dyeing techniques. Agricultural products like grains, olives, and wine were staples of daily life, while exotic imports such as spices, ivory, and gemstones added luxury and prestige to the lives of the wealthy elite. In addition to detailing individual transactions, the merchant's ledger provides clues about broader economic patterns. For example, recurring entries mentioning specific ports or trading partners suggest that the Etruscans maintained long-standing relationships with key locations along their trade routes. These connections facilitated the movement of goods and ideas, contributing to the prosperity and cultural richness of Etruscan cities. From a technological standpoint, the creation of the merchant's ledger demonstrates the Etruscans' mastery of writing systems and accounting methods. Their script, though still partially undeciphered, shows signs of adapting to meet the demands of commerce, incorporating specialized symbols and abbreviations to streamline record-keeping. This innovation underscores the importance of trade in driving advancements in language and literacy. Perhaps most intriguingly, the merchant's ledger invites us to consider the everyday lives of ordinary Etruscans. While much of our focus often centers on rulers, priests, and warriors, this inscription reminds us of the merchants, artisans, and laborers whose efforts sustained the civilization. Through their work, they built a thriving economy that supported the grandeur of Etruscan art, architecture, and culture. As we study the merchant's ledger, we gain a deeper appreciation for the balance between spirituality and practicality in Etruscan life. Just as the oracle's words connected them to the divine, the merchant's ledger anchored them to the material world, illustrating how faith and commerce coexisted harmoniously in ancient Etruria. With this understanding of their economic systems in mind, let us now turn to the 12th inscription, the poet's lament, a poignant reminder of the artistic and emotional dimensions of their civilization. Shifting our focus from the pragmatic world of commerce to the realm of art and emotion, we encounter the 12th inscription, the poet's lament. This evocative fragment invites us to delve into the creative soul of the Etruscans, offering a glimpse into their capacity for introspection, expression, and sorrow. Unlike the structured precision of the merchant's ledger, the poet's lament is a tapestry of words woven with feeling, capturing moments of deep reflection and human vulnerability. The poet's lament has been interpreted as a response to loss, whether personal, communal, or existential. Its verses, though incomplete, resonate with themes of change, impermanence, and the passage of time. Scholars speculate that it may have been composed during a period of upheaval, perhaps following a natural disaster, military defeat, or cultural transformation. Whatever its origins, this inscription reveals much about how the Etruscans processed grief and sought solace through art. Artistically, the poet's lament stands out for its rhythmic structure and emotive language. While the Etruscan script remains partially mysterious, certain patterns within the text suggest an intentional use of meter and repetition. These techniques are not unlike those found in other ancient poetic traditions, such as Greek epic poetry or Near Eastern laments. The deliberate arrangement of sounds and syllables indicates that the Etruscans valued aesthetics alongside content, recognizing the power of form to amplify meaning. In terms of cultural context, the poet's lament aligns with what we know about the Etruscan appreciation for creativity and performance. Art was central to their lives, whether depicted on tomb walls, carved into stone sarcophagi, or inscribed onto objects meant to accompany the dead into the afterlife. Poetry likely played a similar role, serving both ceremonial and personal functions. It is possible that pieces like the poet's lament were recited at funerals, festivals, or gatherings where individuals shared their innermost thoughts and feelings. Beyond its artistic merit, the poet's lament also speaks to broader aspects of Etruscan society. For instance, the inscription hints at the presence of professional poets or scribes who dedicated themselves to crafting works of lasting significance. These figures occupied an important niche within the community, bridging the gap between the divine and the mundane by giving voice to universal experiences. Their contributions helped shape the collective identity of the Etruscans, ensuring that their legacy extended beyond material achievements. Moreover, the existence of such a poignant artifact challenges stereotypes of the Etruscans as purely pragmatic or utilitarian. While they excelled in engineering, trade, and governance, they also possessed a rich inner life marked by sensitivity and imagination. The poet's lament reminds us that behind every great civilization lies a tapestry of individual stories, each shaped by joy, sorrow, hope, and despair. As we reflect on the implications of this inscription, we begin to see how the Etruscans balanced intellectual pursuits with emotional depth. Just as merchants meticulously recorded transactions, poets carefully crafted lines that resonated with timeless truths. Both endeavors highlight the importance of preserving knowledge, whether practical or philosophical, for future generations. To fully appreciate the poet's lament, one must consider its potential impact on listeners. Imagine standing among a crowd of Etruscans gathered under starlit skies, hearing these verses spoken aloud. The cadence of the words, coupled with their raw honesty, would surely evoke powerful emotions. Such performances might have served as cathartic experiences, allowing participants to confront difficult realities while finding comfort in shared humanity. Finally, the poet's lament raises questions about the nature of memory and permanence. How do societies decide which voices deserve to be remembered? What criteria determine whose words endure across millennia? By studying this inscription, we gain insight into how the Etruscans navigated these dilemmas, choosing to immortalize not only their accomplishments but also their vulnerabilities. With this exploration of the poet's lament complete, we now shift our attention to another fascinating aspect of Etruscan culture, the architect's blueprint. This transition takes us from the emotional resonance of poetry to the technical ingenuity of design, showcasing yet another facet of this remarkable civilization's achievements. Moving from the emotional depth of poetry to the precision of design, we turn our focus to the 13th inscription, the architect's blueprint. This intriguing artifact offers a glimpse into the technical ingenuity of the Etruscans, showcasing their mastery over construction and engineering. Unlike the introspective verses of the poet's lament, this inscription is believed to serve a practical purpose, possibly guiding builders in creating structures that would withstand the test of time. The architect's blueprint is hypothesized to represent an early form of architectural planning, etched onto durable materials such as stone or metal. Its geometric patterns and measured markings suggest a deliberate effort to convey specific dimensions, angles, and proportions. While much of the text remains undeciphered, certain symbols align with known conventions used in ancient construction projects. These include notations for foundations, load-bearing walls, and structural reinforcements, details essential for erecting large-scale buildings. When considering the implications of this inscription, it becomes evident that the Etruscans were pioneers in urban development and infrastructure. Their cities boasted impressive public works, including aqueducts, roads, bridges, and temples, many of which influenced later Roman engineering. For example, the famous Cloaca Maxima, Rome's ancient sewer system, likely drew inspiration from earlier Etruscan innovations. Similarly, the grandeur of Etruscan temples, characterized by towering columns and intricate decorations, set a standard for sacred architecture throughout the Mediterranean world. One fascinating aspect of the architect's blueprint lies in its potential connection to religious practices. Many Etruscan structures served dual purposes, combining functionality with spirituality. Temples, for instance, were designed not only as places of worship but also as symbols of divine order and cosmic harmony. The precise alignment of these buildings often reflected celestial patterns, suggesting that architects worked closely with priests and astronomers to ensure their creations resonated with both earthly needs and heavenly ideals. Moreover, the existence of such detailed blueprints highlights the specialization present within Etruscan society. Just as poets dedicated themselves to crafting evocative verses, so too did architects commit themselves to designing enduring structures. These professionals possessed advanced knowledge of mathematics, physics, and materials science, enabling them to push the boundaries of what was possible in their era. By studying inscriptions like the architect's blueprint, we gain insight into the sophisticated systems of education and apprenticeship that supported such expertise. Beyond its technical applications, the architect's blueprint also speaks to broader cultural values. The Etruscans placed great importance on stability, balance, and beauty qualities embodied in their architectural achievements. Whether constructing private homes, public monuments, or ceremonial spaces, they sought to create environments that enhanced daily life while honoring the gods. This holistic approach to design reflects their worldview, where the physical and metaphysical realms intertwined seamlessly. To better understand the significance of this inscription, imagine walking through an Etruscan city during its peak. Towering above you stands a temple adorned with vibrant frescoes and statues of deities. Beneath your feet stretches a network of paved streets, ingeniously engineered to channel rainwater away from residential areas. Surrounding the city are massive walls fortified against invasion, yet incorporating gateways wide enough to welcome traders and pilgrims. Each element of this urban landscape owes its existence to meticulous planning and execution, processes perhaps documented in inscriptions similar to the architect's blueprint. Finally, this inscription raises important questions about the transmission of knowledge across generations. How did Etruscan architects pass down their skills and techniques? Were there written manuals or oral traditions guiding apprenticeships? What role did inscriptions play in preserving critical information for future builders? By exploring these mysteries, we deepen our appreciation for the interconnectedness of Etruscan culture, where art, science, and spirituality converge to produce remarkable results. With the architect's blueprint explored, we now transition to another facet of Etruscan life, the healer's charm. Here, we shift from monumental constructions to intimate rituals, uncovering yet another layer of this civilization's rich tapestry. Shifting our focus from the grandeur of architectural innovation to the intimate world of healing, we delve into the 14th inscription, the healer's charm. This artifact offers a fascinating glimpse into the Etruscan approach to medicine and wellness, revealing practices that combined empirical knowledge with spiritual beliefs. Unlike the precise measurements of the architect's blueprint, this charm embodies the artistry and intuition of ancient healers, providing clues about their methods for treating ailments and fostering health. The healer's charm is believed to have been inscribed on portable objects such as amulets or tablets, making it accessible during healing rituals or consultations. Its text includes a mix of symbols, phrases, and possibly even prescriptions, pointing to its dual role as both a protective talisman and a practical guide. Scholars speculate that these inscriptions may have listed specific herbs, minerals, or other remedies alongside invocations to deities associated with healing. For example, references to Norcia, the goddess of fate and time, could indicate her influence over recovery processes, suggesting a blend of divine intervention and natural treatments. When examining the relevance of this charm to medical practices, it becomes apparent that the Etruscans possessed an advanced understanding of herbal knowledge. They likely identified plants with therapeutic properties through careful observation and experimentation, documenting their findings in inscriptions like this one. Some scholars draw parallels between the healer's charm and later Greco-Roman pharmacopoeias, noting similarities in the use of ingredients such as garlic, poppy seeds, and willow bark, precursors to modern antibiotics, pain relievers, and anti-inflammatory drugs. Beyond its medicinal content, the charm reflects the cultural context in which healing took place. In Etruscan society, health was not merely a physical state, but also a reflection of harmony with the cosmos. Rituals often accompanied treatments, ensuring that patients received both material care and spiritual support. Priests, seers, and healers collaborated closely, interpreting omens, performing sacrifices, and crafting charms tailored to individual needs. This holistic approach underscores the interconnectedness of body, mind, and spirit in Etruscan philosophy. Moreover, the existence of such detailed charms highlights the specialization within Etruscan professions. Just as architects mastered construction techniques, so too did healers refine their craft through years of study and practice. These practitioners likely relied on oral traditions supplemented by written records, creating a system of education that balanced empirical evidence with metaphysical insights. The healer's charm serves as a testament to their expertise, preserving fragments of wisdom passed down through generations. To fully appreciate the significance of this inscription, consider the daily life of an Etruscan healer. Picture a bustling marketplace where merchants sell exotic spices and dried herbs, each claimed to possess unique curative powers. Nearby, a healer consults with a patient, carefully selecting remedies while reciting prayers to invoke divine blessings. The healer's charm might accompany this process, serving as both a reference tool and a source of reassurance for those seeking relief from illness. Yet the healer's charm raises intriguing questions about the boundaries between science and superstition in ancient times. Did the Etruscans view their remedies purely as magical artifacts, or did they recognize the tangible effects of certain substances? How did they reconcile conflicting theories about disease causation, whether attributed to supernatural forces or environmental factors? By exploring these mysteries, we gain deeper insight into the complexities of early medical systems and the ingenuity of those who practiced them. As we conclude our exploration of the healer's charm, we prepare to move forward to another aspect of Etruscan culture, the feast manifesto. Here, we transition from personal wellness to communal celebration, discovering how food and feasting played pivotal roles in shaping social dynamics and reinforcing societal bonds. Turning our attention from the intimate world of healing to the vibrant sphere of communal life, we now explore the 15th inscription, the Feast Manifesto. This remarkable artifact offers a window into the social fabric of Etruscan society, revealing how feasting and gatherings served as essential tools for reinforcing hierarchy, fostering alliances, and celebrating shared values. Unlike the personalized nature of the healer's charm, this inscription captures the grandeur of collective rituals, showcasing the intricate interplay between food, politics, and culture in ancient Italy. The Feast Manifesto is believed to have been inscribed on large ceremonial vessels or tablets, likely used during public banquets or religious festivals. Its text includes detailed descriptions of menu items, seating arrangements, and even entertainment programs, indicating the meticulous planning that went into these events. Scholars suggest that such inscriptions not only guided participants, but also symbolized the host's power and generosity, acting as a visual representation of their status within the community. Feasts in Etruscan society were far more than mere celebrations of abundance. They were carefully choreographed performances designed to display wealth, influence, and social standing. For instance, elaborate spreads featuring rare delicacies like peacock meat, imported wines, and exotic spices signaled the host's ability to access luxury goods from distant lands. Meanwhile, seating plans often mirrored hierarchical structures, with prominent figures seated closest to the head table while lower-ranking guests occupied peripheral positions. These arrangements reinforced existing power dynamics, ensuring everyone understood their place within the social order. Beyond its role in showcasing hierarchy, the Feast Manifesto reflects broader cultural themes central to Etruscan life. Food was deeply intertwined with spirituality, as meals frequently accompanied offerings to deities or ancestors. inscriptions might mention specific dishes prepared for divine favor or rituals performed to ensure prosperity. This blending of the mundane and the sacred underscores the holistic worldview held by the Etruscans, where every aspect of life carried symbolic meaning. Moreover, communal feasts provided opportunities for political maneuvering and networking. By inviting key allies, rivals, or potential suitors to their tables, hosts could strengthen bonds, resolve disputes, or broker advantageous agreements. Such gatherings thus functioned as informal councils, allowing leaders to discuss matters of state under the guise of conviviality. The presence of scribes or officials at these events suggests that records were kept, preserving details of discussions and decisions made during the festivities. Another fascinating element of the feast manifesto lies in its depiction of gender roles within Etruscan society. Unlike many contemporary cultures, women appear prominently in depictions of banquet scenes, participating actively alongside men rather than being relegated to domestic duties. Some inscriptions even list female hosts or co-hosts, challenging traditional assumptions about patriarchal dominance. This inclusion hints at a relatively egalitarian approach to leadership and authority, offering valuable insights into the complexities of Etruscan gender dynamics. Examining the logistics of organizing such lavish affairs reveals much about Etruscan organizational skills and resource management. Hosts had to coordinate multiple elements, including sourcing ingredients, arranging transportation, hiring chefs and entertainers, and decorating venues. Inscriptions detailing these preparations demonstrate the sophistication of their administrative systems, highlighting the division of labor among specialized professionals such as caterers, musicians, and artisans. These efforts collectively contributed to the success of each event, leaving lasting impressions on attendees and enhancing the prestige of those involved. Finally, the Feast Manifesto invites us to reflect on the enduring appeal of communal dining across cultures and eras. From ancient Etruria to modern times, sharing food remains a universal means of connection, celebration, and diplomacy. By studying this inscription, we gain a deeper appreciation for the ways in which food shapes identity, fosters unity, and transcends barriers of language and geography. As we conclude our exploration of the Feast Manifesto, we prepare to move forward, uncovering yet another facet of Etruscan civilization through the lens of its remarkable inscriptions. Shifting our focus from the communal feasts of ancient Etruria to the cutting-edge methods used today, we delve into the fascinating world of decoding techniques applied to the 16th inscription. This remarkable artifact serves as a testament to human ingenuity, showcasing how modern researchers unravel the mysteries of ancient languages through sophisticated tools and methodologies. The 16th inscription, unlike its predecessors, presents unique challenges due to its cryptic symbols and fragmented structure. To tackle these complexities, scholars employ a range of advanced techniques that blend traditional philology with contemporary technology. One such method involves the use of multispectral imaging, which allows researchers to reveal details invisible to the naked eye. By capturing images at different wavelengths, this technique uncovers faint inscriptions or layers of text obscured by time, offering fresh insights into previously unreadable sections. In addition to imaging technologies, computational linguistics plays a pivotal role in deciphering the inscription. Algorithms designed to analyze patterns in language can identify recurring symbols, sequences, and structures within the text. These algorithms help establish connections between unknown characters and known languages, facilitating gradual interpretation. For instance, comparisons with Latin or Greek scripts sometimes yield surprising correlations, suggesting shared roots or influences that aid in translation. Another innovative approach is the application of machine learning models trained on vast datasets of ancient inscriptions. These models learn to predict likely meanings based on context, syntax, and historical precedents. While not infallible, they significantly accelerate the decoding process, allowing researchers to test hypotheses quickly and refine their understanding over time. A notable example includes the recent breakthrough where an AI-driven system successfully identified a previously unrecognized symbol in the 16th inscription, linking it to trade terminology from neighboring civilizations. Collaboration across disciplines further enhances the effectiveness of these techniques. Archaeologists, historians, computer scientists, and linguists work together to create comprehensive frameworks for analysis. Fieldwork contributes invaluable data by providing physical specimens for study, while theoretical advancements offer new perspectives on how ancient societies might have structured their writing systems. This interdisciplinary synergy ensures that each discovery builds upon the last, creating a richer tapestry of knowledge. Moreover, crowdsourcing initiatives invite participation from enthusiasts worldwide, democratizing the process of discovery. Online platforms enable users to contribute translations, interpretations, or observations, fostering a global community dedicated to unlocking the secrets of the past. Such collaborative efforts have led to several significant findings, proving that collective intelligence often surpasses individual expertise. Despite these advances, challenges remain. The scarcity of bilingual texts complicates direct translations, leaving much room for speculation. Additionally, cultural nuances embedded in the language may elude even the most advanced tools, requiring careful contextualization to fully appreciate their significance. Researchers must therefore balance technological reliance with deep historical insight, ensuring that every conclusion rests on solid evidence rather than conjecture alone. As we explore these decoding techniques, we uncover not only the meaning of the 16th inscription, but also the broader implications of such methods for future research. These tools promise to revolutionize our understanding of ancient civilizations, bridging gaps in history and enriching humanity's collective heritage. With each new advancement, we come closer to deciphering the enigmatic writings left behind by the Etruscans, bringing their stories to life once more. Exploring the 17th inscription through the lens of linguistic comparisons, we uncover a treasure trove of insights that illuminate both the similarities and distinctions between Etruscan and other ancient languages like Latin and Greek. This approach not only deepens our understanding of the inscription itself, but also sheds light on the broader tapestry of communication systems in the ancient Mediterranean world. As we examine the shared characteristics, one striking feature emerges: the presence of certain phonetic patterns that echo across these languages. For instance, some consonant clusters found in the 17th inscription bear resemblance to those used in early Latin inscriptions. These overlaps suggest possible interactions or even borrowings between the cultures during periods of trade and diplomacy. However, while such parallels exist, they are far from identical, indicating that each language maintained its distinct identity despite potential influences. On the flip side, the differences become equally fascinating when analyzed closely. The structure of words in the Etruscan text often diverges significantly from Latin and Greek norms. For example, noun cases and verb conjugations exhibit unique arrangements that set Etruscan apart as an isolated language family. This separation highlights the ingenuity of the Etruscans in crafting their own linguistic system, one that was tailored specifically to their cultural needs and worldview. Moreover, the vocabulary reveals intriguing disparities. While some terms related to commerce and governance show faint echoes of Greek counterparts, others remain entirely alien, pointing toward concepts uniquely tied to Etruscan society. This contrast underscores how language serves not just as a means of communication, but also as a reflection of a people's values, customs, and priorities. Another layer of complexity arises when considering script styles. Unlike the alphabetic systems employed by the Greeks and later adopted by the Romans, the Etruscan writing style retains elements of its indigenous origins. Certain letter forms appear more pictographic, hinting at a deeper connection to earlier symbolic traditions. By comparing these visual aspects alongside phonetic ones, researchers gain valuable clues about how the Etruscans adapted external influences without losing their core identity. Yet it is important to recognize that these comparisons must be approached with caution. Overemphasizing similarities can lead to oversimplifications, obscuring the nuances that define each language. Instead, treating them as complementary rather than interchangeable enriches our appreciation for the diversity within ancient linguistic landscapes. Each discovery made through cross-language analysis adds another piece to the puzzle, gradually revealing the complexities of human expression throughout history. In this context, modern tools play a crucial role. Computational models designed to compare large datasets of ancient scripts have proven instrumental in identifying subtle yet significant patterns. These advancements allow scholars to test hypotheses rapidly and refine interpretations based on empirical evidence. As technology continues to evolve, so too does our ability to bridge the gap between past and present, fostering a greater understanding of how humanity communicated millennia ago. Ultimately, examining the 17th inscription through linguistic comparisons offers a window into the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations. It invites us to marvel at the ways in which different peoples expressed themselves while maintaining their individuality. With each new insight gained, we move closer to unraveling the mysteries of the Etruscan world, honoring their legacy by piecing together their remarkable contributions to human heritage. Transitioning now to the next phase of our exploration, let us consider how cultural parallels further enrich our comprehension of these enigmatic inscriptions. Building on the insights we've uncovered through linguistic comparisons, let us now turn our attention to the 18th inscription and explore its significance in revealing cultural parallels between the Etruscans and their neighbors. This fascinating artifact offers a window into the interconnectedness of ancient societies, highlighting shared customs, practices, and values that transcend geographical boundaries. When examining this particular inscription, scholars have identified several motifs and symbols that bear striking resemblance to those found in nearby cultures such as the Greeks and early Romans. For instance, certain ceremonial markings suggest similarities in religious rituals, pointing toward common beliefs about life, death, and the afterlife. These parallels become even more intriguing when viewed alongside artifacts from other regions, suggesting possible exchanges of ideas during periods of trade or diplomatic engagement. One of the most compelling aspects of the 18th inscription lies in its depiction of communal gatherings. The detailed carvings appear to represent scenes of feasting, music, and dance, activities central to many ancient societies. By comparing these depictions with similar imagery from Greek pottery or Roman frescoes, researchers gain valuable insights into how different cultures celebrated key moments in their lives. While the specific details may vary, the underlying themes remain remarkably consistent, emphasizing the universal human need for connection and celebration. Furthermore, the inscription provides evidence of shared artistic traditions. The style of decoration used in this piece mirrors techniques observed in neighboring regions, indicating either direct influence or mutual inspiration. This cross-cultural exchange extended beyond mere aesthetics, influencing everything from architectural designs to textile patterns. Such connections reveal the extent to which ancient peoples were connected through networks of communication and collaboration, despite vast distances separating them. Yet it is important to note that while these parallels exist, they do not imply uniformity. Each culture retained its unique identity, adapting borrowed elements to fit within its own framework. For example, while both the Etruscans and Greeks practiced elaborate funerary rites, the specifics of each tradition reflect distinct approaches shaped by local customs and beliefs. This diversity highlights the ingenuity of ancient civilizations in creating systems tailored to their needs while still engaging with broader trends. The presence of trade-related terminology in the inscription adds another layer of complexity. Certain terms suggest an established vocabulary for commerce, indicating regular interactions with merchants from distant lands. These exchanges likely facilitated not only the transfer of goods but also ideas, further enriching the cultural landscape of the Mediterranean world. Through such transactions, the Etruscans absorbed elements from various sources, integrating them seamlessly into their own practices. Moreover, the inscription sheds light on social structures and hierarchies within Etruscan society. By analyzing references to titles, roles, and relationships, researchers can draw comparisons with other ancient cultures to better understand how power dynamics operated across different regions. These insights help paint a richer picture of daily life during this period, revealing nuances often overlooked in traditional historical narratives. As we delve deeper into the connections illuminated by the 18th inscription, we begin to see how interconnected ancient civilizations truly were. Rather than existing in isolation, these societies engaged in ongoing dialogues that shaped their development over time. Recognizing these links allows us to appreciate the complexity of human history, celebrating both the commonalities and differences that define our collective past. In summary, the exploration of cultural parallels through the lens of the 18th inscription offers a profound glimpse into the ways ancient peoples interacted and influenced one another. It reminds us that no civilization exists in a vacuum. Instead, they are part of a vibrant tapestry woven from countless threads of shared experience. With each new discovery, we come closer to understanding the intricate web of relationships that defined the ancient world, paving the way for future revelations as we continue our journey through the mysterious inscriptions of the Etruscan tombs. Moving forward, let us now examine how artistic influences manifest in another remarkable artifact, further enriching our comprehension of this enigmatic civilization. Artistic influences, unveiling the legacy of Etruscan motifs in Italian art, building on the rich tapestry of cultural exchanges we've explored. Let us now shift our focus to the 19th inscription and its profound impact on the evolution of art in Italy. This remarkable artifact serves as a bridge connecting ancient Etruscan creativity with later artistic movements, revealing how deeply their motifs were woven into the fabric of Italian culture. The 19th inscription provides invaluable evidence of Etruscan artistic innovation, showcasing techniques and designs that would inspire generations of artists. Its intricate carvings feature recurring themes such as nature, mythology, and daily life, rendered with exceptional skill and attention to detail. These elements resonated strongly with subsequent artists who adapted them into their own works while infusing them with fresh interpretations suited to their times. One striking example of this influence can be seen in the frescoes adorning Roman villas during the Republic and Imperial periods. The vibrant depictions of flora and fauna, reminiscent of Etruscan wall paintings, demonstrate a clear lineage between these two eras. Similarly, the use of geometric patterns and stylized figures found in both Etruscan pottery and Roman mosaics highlights the enduring appeal of these visual traditions. Moving forward into the medieval period, echoes of Etruscan artistry continued to reverberate through various mediums. Manuscript illuminations produced in monasteries often incorporated motifs derived from earlier Etruscan sources, blending sacred symbolism with secular aesthetics. This fusion created a unique style that reflected the continuity of artistic heritage while adapting it to Christian contexts. As we approach the Renaissance, the influence of Etruscan art becomes even more pronounced. Artists such as Raphael and Michelangelo drew inspiration from classical sources, including Etruscan artifacts, to develop their masterpieces. The harmonious proportions and dynamic compositions characteristic of Etruscan sculpture are evident in works like the Sistine Chapel ceiling or the School of Athens, underscoring the lasting legacy of these ancient creators. Moreover, the rediscovery of Etruscan sites during this era sparked renewed interest in their artistic achievements. Archaeological finds provided direct access to original examples of their craft, allowing Renaissance masters to study and emulate their methods firsthand. This intimate connection fostered an appreciation for the technical excellence and expressive power inherent in Etruscan creations. Beyond painting and sculpture, Etruscan motifs also left their mark on architecture. Elements such as arches, domes, and ornamental details borrowed from Etruscan structures inform the design principles of buildings throughout Italy. From grand cathedrals to humble homes, traces of this ancient influence persist, shaping the urban landscape for centuries. In addition to influencing individual works, the Etruscans contributed significantly to the broader concept of artistic identity within Italy. Their emphasis on celebrating human achievement, capturing emotional depth, and honoring communal values laid the groundwork for future movements. By prioritizing these themes, they established a foundation upon which successive generations could build, ultimately contributing to the nation's reputation as a cradle of creativity. To further illustrate this connection, consider the work of modern Italian artists who continue to draw inspiration from Etruscan precedents. Contemporary pieces frequently incorporate traditional motifs reimagined through innovative lenses, demonstrating the timeless relevance of these ancient forms. This ongoing dialogue between past and present reinforces the idea that art is not merely a product of its time but part of an unbroken continuum. In conclusion, the 19th inscription reveals much about the lasting impact of Etruscan art on Italian culture. Through careful analysis of its contents, we gain insight into how their innovations shaped subsequent developments across multiple disciplines. As we move forward, understanding this relationship allows us to appreciate the depth and complexity of Italy's artistic tradition, recognizing the contributions of those who came before and paved the way for future greatness. With this in mind, let us now turn our attention to the 20th inscription, where we will explore how contemporary interpretations have enriched our understanding of these enigmatic relics. Shifting our focus to the 20th inscription, we delve into its fascinating journey from ancient artifact to modern inspiration. This remarkable piece has sparked a wave of creativity across various mediums, particularly in literature and film, where its mysteries continue to captivate audiences worldwide. By exploring these contemporary adaptations, we uncover how the Etruscan legacy thrives in today's cultural landscape. In literature, the 20th inscription has inspired countless authors to weave its enigmatic symbols and cryptic messages into their narratives. One notable example is found in historical fiction, where writers often reimagine the lives of Etruscans based on clues provided by such artifacts. A best-selling novel set in ancient Italy uses this very inscription as a central plot device, transforming it into a key that unlocks hidden secrets about the protagonist's ancestry. Through vivid descriptions and imaginative storytelling, readers are transported back to an era shrouded in mystery, yet brought to life through meticulous research and creative license. Similarly, filmmakers have embraced the allure of the 20th inscription, crafting cinematic masterpieces that celebrate its mystique. Documentaries play a crucial role here, offering detailed analyses of the inscription alongside expert commentary. These productions not only educate but also entertain, using cutting-edge technology to recreate the conditions under which the artifact might have been created. For instance, a recent documentary series dedicated an entire episode to decoding the inscription, featuring interviews with leading archaeologists and linguists who share their latest findings. Beyond documentaries, feature films have also drawn inspiration from the 20th inscription, blending fact with fiction to produce thrilling adventures. In one blockbuster movie, the artifact becomes the centerpiece of a globe-trotting quest involving treasure hunters, historians, and rogue agents. Its portrayal in such films highlights the enduring fascination with ancient civilizations and their contributions to human knowledge. Moreover, these portrayals introduce younger generations to the wonders of Etruscan culture, sparking curiosity and encouraging further exploration. Contemporary art forms extend beyond traditional media, reaching into digital realms where interactive experiences bring the inscription to life. Video games, for example, incorporate elements derived from the artifact, allowing players to engage directly with its symbols and solve puzzles modeled after its design. Such innovations provide immersive learning opportunities while maintaining entertainment value, proving that education need not sacrifice enjoyment. Furthermore, academic circles have seen renewed interest in the 20th inscription thanks to its prominent role in popular culture. Scholars now collaborate with creators to ensure authenticity in representation, resulting in more accurate depictions of Etruscan society. This partnership benefits both fields, fostering greater understanding among specialists and enthusiasts alike. As we examine these modern interpretations, it becomes evident that the 20th inscription serves as a bridge connecting past and present. Its ability to inspire diverse works speaks volumes about the universal appeal of ancient mysteries and humanity's shared desire to uncover truths buried deep within history. Whether through books, movies, or digital platforms, this artifact continues to influence and enrich our collective imagination. Before moving ahead, let us pause briefly to appreciate the significance of this ongoing dialogue between antiquity and modernity. It reminds us that even as centuries pass, certain questions remain relevant, inviting new answers with each generation. With this thought in mind, we transition seamlessly to our next topic, where we will explore another intriguing aspect of Etruscan inscriptions. Let us now turn our attention to the 21st inscription, a fascinating artifact believed to represent a sailor's prayer. This piece offers a glimpse into the maritime traditions and seafaring culture of the Etruscans, revealing how deeply their lives were intertwined with the sea. As we explore this inscription, we uncover not only its religious significance, but also its connection to the broader theme of exploration during the Etruscan era. The sailor's prayer, etched onto a small tablet or inscribed on an object likely carried aboard ships, serves as both a protective charm and a tribute to the divine forces believed to govern the waters. Scholars suggest that these prayers were offered to ensure safe passage across treacherous seas and bountiful returns from trading expeditions. The language used in the inscription reflects a deep reverence for deities associated with navigation, such as Nethons, the Etruscan equivalent of Neptune, and other lesser-known sea gods who played crucial roles in safeguarding sailors. In addition to its spiritual function, the 21st inscription provides valuable insights into the practical aspects of Etruscan maritime activities. During their peak, the Etruscans were renowned for their advanced shipbuilding techniques and extensive trade networks that stretched across the Mediterranean. Their vessels transported goods ranging from precious metals and ceramics to agricultural products, establishing them as key players in regional commerce. This inscription hints at the rituals and customs that accompanied such voyages, shedding light on the daily lives of sailors and merchants who relied heavily on divine intervention for success. Moreover, the presence of a sailor's prayer suggests that the Etruscans viewed their journeys not merely as economic endeavors but as sacred missions requiring divine approval. Before setting sail, it was customary for crews to perform elaborate ceremonies invoking protection from storms, pirates, and other perils of the open sea. These rituals reinforced communal bonds among crew members while reinforcing their faith in the supernatural powers guiding their path. Such practices highlight the intricate relationship between religion and daily life in ancient societies, where every action carried symbolic meaning. Beyond its immediate context, the 21st inscription also speaks volumes about the Etruscans' ambitions as explorers. Evidence suggests they ventured far beyond the confines of the Italian peninsula, reaching distant shores in search of new opportunities and resources. Some historians speculate that their influence extended to areas as remote as North Africa and the Iberian Peninsula, where remnants of Etruscan artifacts have been discovered. This inscription thus becomes a testament to their adventurous spirit and willingness to embrace uncertainty in pursuit of greater knowledge and prosperity. Furthermore, the imagery depicted in the sailor's prayer resonates with themes found in later Mediterranean cultures, illustrating the continuity of certain maritime traditions throughout history. For instance, similar invocations appear in Greek and Roman texts, demonstrating the enduring importance of such prayers in seafaring communities. By studying the 21st inscription alongside comparable examples, we gain a richer understanding of how ancient peoples navigated the challenges of ocean travel and developed strategies to mitigate risks. As we reflect on the significance of this particular artifact, it becomes clear that the sailor's prayer encapsulates much more than just a plea for safety. It embodies the hopes, fears, and aspirations of those who braved the seas in search of opportunity, representing a vital link between the divine and the earthly realms. Through its careful preservation and ongoing study, modern researchers continue to unravel the complexities of Etruscan society, piecing together fragments of a civilization whose legacy endures even today. With this deeper appreciation of the 21st inscription, let us carry forward the lessons it imparts as we proceed to examine another remarkable aspect of Etruscan inscriptions. Each artifact brings us closer to understanding the rich tapestry of their world, reminding us that every discovery holds the potential to transform our perspective on history itself. Turning our focus now to the 22nd inscription, we encounter a fascinating artifact that serves as a testament to the exceptional craftsmanship and architectural prowess of the Etruscans. Known as the builder's mark, this inscription was likely etched onto stone or metal to signify the work of skilled artisans and engineers who constructed some of the most remarkable structures of their time. By examining this piece, we gain valuable insights into the quality of construction and the urban development that flourished in ancient Etruria. The builder's mark is not merely an emblem of pride for the craftsman, but also a symbol of accountability and excellence. Scholars believe that these marks were used to identify the specific builders responsible for constructing public works such as temples, aqueducts, and city walls. This practice ensured that each project met stringent standards of durability and functionality while showcasing the aesthetic sensibilities of the era. The intricate designs often incorporated into these marks reflect the deep respect the Etruscans held for their craft, treating even functional buildings as works of art. Moreover, the presence of builders' marks underscores the sophisticated organization of labor and resources within Etruscan society. It suggests a well-structured system where individual contributions were acknowledged and celebrated, fostering a culture of innovation and collaboration. By tracing these inscriptions across various sites, researchers have been able to piece together the chronology of urban expansion in Etruria, revealing how cities evolved over centuries. From modest settlements to bustling metropolises, the builder's mark played a crucial role in documenting this transformation. Beyond its practical function, the 22nd inscription highlights the enduring legacy of Etruscan architecture. Their engineering feats, such as the impressive drainage systems and towering fortifications, continue to inspire awe among modern architects and archaeologists alike. The emphasis on precision and durability in their constructions indicates a forward-thinking approach to urban planning, prioritizing longevity and adaptability. These qualities allowed many Etruscan structures to withstand the test of time, providing tangible evidence of their ingenuity. In addition to technical achievements, the builder's mark sheds light on the cultural values embedded in Etruscan society. Artisans were held in high regard, reflecting the community's appreciation for manual labor and creative expression. This reverence extended beyond mere admiration. It permeated every aspect of daily life, influencing everything from religious rituals to economic practices. For instance, the construction of grand temples and public spaces often served dual purposes, both as places of worship and centers of commerce, reinforcing the interconnectedness of spirituality and material progress. Furthermore, the study of the 22nd inscription offers clues about regional variations in building styles throughout Etruria. Different areas developed distinct architectural traditions based on available materials, local customs, and environmental conditions. By comparing builders' marks found in diverse locations, experts can trace the exchange of ideas and techniques between communities, illustrating the dynamic nature of Etruscan civilization. Such cross-pollination of knowledge contributed significantly to their advancements in technology and design. As we delve deeper into the significance of the builder's mark, it becomes evident that this seemingly simple inscription carries profound implications for understanding the complexities of Etruscan society. It encapsulates their commitment to excellence, their ability to organize large-scale projects, and their capacity to innovate under challenging circumstances. Through careful analysis of this artifact, we uncover layers of meaning that enrich our comprehension of their world, a world where craftsmanship was not just a profession but a way of life. With this newfound appreciation for the builder's mark, let us move forward with an eye toward another intriguing facet of Etruscan inscriptions, where yet more secrets await discovery. Each revelation brings us closer to unraveling the mysteries of this remarkable civilization, reminding us once again of the timeless lessons hidden within the stones of history. Shifting our attention now to the 23rd inscription, we encounter an artifact that invites us to ponder some of humanity's most profound questions. Known as the philosopher's query, this inscription is believed to represent a deep reflection on existence and ethics, offering a glimpse into the intellectual life of ancient Etruria. Unlike the practical marks of builders or the celestial charts of astronomers, this piece delves into the abstract realms of thought, challenging us to consider the values and principles that guided Etruscan society. The philosopher's query is not a straightforward statement, but rather a collection of symbols and phrases that have puzzled scholars for generations. Some interpret it as a series of moral dilemmas, while others see it as a meditation on the nature of being. Whatever its exact meaning, this inscription reveals the Etruscans' capacity for abstract reasoning and their interest in exploring the complexities of human experience. By studying these markings, we gain insight into how they viewed their place in the universe and the responsibilities they felt toward one another. At the heart of the philosopher's query lies a fundamental tension between individual freedom and communal obligation. The inscriptions suggest that the Etruscans valued both personal autonomy and social harmony, striving to find a balance between the two. This duality is reflected in many aspects of their culture, from their religious practices to their legal systems. For example, while individuals were encouraged to pursue their own paths, they were also expected to contribute to the well-being of their community. This emphasis on mutual responsibility highlights the importance of ethics in their worldview, where actions were judged not only by their outcomes but also by their alignment with broader moral principles. Moreover, the 23rd inscription hints at a sophisticated understanding of justice and fairness. Scholars believe that the Etruscans developed a set of guidelines for resolving conflicts and making decisions that affected the entire community. These rules likely emphasized transparency, impartiality, and respect for diversity, ensuring that all voices were heard in matters of public concern. Such an approach reflects a commitment to inclusivity and equity, qualities that are still relevant today in discussions about governance and social organization. In addition to ethical considerations, the philosopher's query touches on existential themes, inviting reflection on the purpose and meaning of life. The inscriptions seem to explore the relationship between humans and the divine, questioning the nature of destiny and free will. While much of this remains speculative, it is clear that the Etruscans engaged in thoughtful contemplation of these issues, seeking answers through both religious rituals and philosophical discourse. Their willingness to confront such challenging questions demonstrates a level of intellectual curiosity that sets them apart from many other ancient civilizations. Another intriguing aspect of the philosopher's query is its potential connection to education. It is possible that these inscriptions were used as teaching tools, helping young Etruscans develop critical thinking skills and an appreciation for nuanced debate. If so, this would underscore the importance placed on learning within their society, reinforcing the idea that knowledge was seen as a vital component of personal and collective growth. By cultivating minds capable of grappling with complex ideas, the Etruscans laid the groundwork for a vibrant cultural heritage that continues to inspire awe. As we examine the 23rd inscription more closely, we discover layers of meaning that enrich our understanding of Etruscan civilization. Far from being a static relic of the past, this artifact serves as a bridge connecting us to the thoughts and aspirations of those who came before us. Through its cryptic symbols and evocative phrases, it challenges us to think deeply about what it means to live a meaningful life, reminding us that the quest for wisdom is timeless and universal. With the philosopher's query now illuminated, let us turn our gaze toward another dimension of Etruscan expression, where artistry and spirituality converge in unexpected ways. Each step along this journey brings us closer to unraveling the mysteries of this remarkable people, revealing new facets of their genius with every discovery. The 24th inscription takes us to the heart of everyday life in Etruscan society, where craftsmanship and creativity intertwined seamlessly. Known as the Weaver's Song, this artifact provides a window into the world of textile production, a vital aspect of Etruscan culture that often goes overlooked in historical narratives. Unlike the grandeur of royal seals or the mystique of celestial maps, the Weaver's Song captures the rhythm and spirit of daily labor, celebrating the skill and artistry of those who transformed raw materials into beautiful fabrics. Textiles played a crucial role in the lives of the Etruscans, serving both practical and ceremonial purposes. From clothing to tapestries, these creations were not only essential for daily living, but also symbols of status and wealth. The Weaver's Song itself is believed to have been chanted or sung by artisans as they worked, providing both motivation and companionship during long hours at the loom. This practice underscores the deep connection between work and expression in their society, where even mundane tasks could be elevated through art and music. Delving deeper into the inscription, scholars have identified patterns and motifs that reflect the natural world, such as flowing rivers, blooming flowers, and soaring birds. These elements suggest a reverence for nature and an understanding of its rhythms, which guided the weaving process. Additionally, the repetition of certain phrases in the song may indicate a form of instruction passed down orally from one generation of weavers to the next. In this way, the Weaver's Song becomes more than just a record of labor. It serves as a testament to the transmission of knowledge and tradition within Etruscan communities. Moreover, the importance of textiles extends beyond individual households, reaching into the realms of trade and diplomacy. Fine fabrics produced by skilled Etruscan weavers were highly sought after throughout the Mediterranean, contributing significantly to the prosperity of their cities. Exporting such goods allowed them to establish valuable connections with neighboring civilizations, reinforcing their influence in the region. Thus, the humble act of weaving was integral not only to domestic life but also to broader economic and political networks. Yet, the significance of the Weaver's Song lies not merely in its practical implications, but in its celebration of human ingenuity and perseverance. Each thread woven into a fabric tells a story of effort, dedication, and creativity, and together, these threads form a tapestry that represents the collective achievements of a people. By studying this inscription, we gain insight into how the Etruscans valued craftsmanship, recognizing it as both an art form and a means of sustaining community bonds. As we reflect on the weaver's song, let us also appreciate the larger context in which it existed. Textile production was not isolated but part of a vibrant cultural landscape that included other forms of artistic expression, such as pottery, metalwork, and architecture. All of these disciplines contributed to the richness of Etruscan civilization, showcasing their ability to balance functionality with beauty. This holistic approach to creation reflects a worldview that respected all aspects of life, whether they pertain to survival or spiritual fulfillment. Before moving forward, take a moment to imagine the scene, a bustling workshop filled with the soft hum of spinning wheels and the rhythmic clatter of looms. Women and men alike collaborate, sharing techniques and stories while creating masterpieces destined for markets near and far. In this setting, the weaver's song emerges as a powerful reminder of the dignity inherent in honest labor and the joy found in bringing something new into existence. With this vivid picture in mind, we now transition to another fascinating aspect of Etruscan inscriptions, where timekeeping and chronology reveal yet another layer of their sophisticated understanding of the world around them. But first, let us pause to marvel at the intricate dance of hands and hearts captured in the weaver's song, a timeless ode to creativity and resilience. Moving from the vibrant tapestry of the weaver's song, we now shift our focus to a realm where time itself becomes a subject of study and documentation. The 25th inscription, known as the Timekeeper's Record, offers a glimpse into how the Etruscans approached the measurement and organization of time. This artifact is not merely a chronological marker, but a testament to their sophisticated understanding of the cycles that govern both natural and human affairs. The Timekeeper's Record presents a fascinating puzzle for modern scholars, combining symbols, numerals, and patterns that hint at an intricate calendar system. Unlike the solar calendars developed by other ancient civilizations, the Etruscan approach seems to have been deeply intertwined with lunar phases and seasonal changes. This hybrid system reflects their keen observation of celestial movements, which they used not only to track days and months but also to align important rituals and agricultural activities. One of the most intriguing aspects of this inscription is its potential role in predicting celestial events such as eclipses or solstices. By decoding these records, researchers believe they can uncover methods the Etruscans employed to anticipate significant astronomical occurrences. Such knowledge would have been invaluable for maintaining harmony between their earthly endeavors and the cosmic forces they revered. It also underscores the importance of precision in their daily lives, whether planning harvests or conducting religious ceremonies. Moreover, the Timekeeper's Record may reveal insights into the political and administrative functions of Etruscan society. Just as accurate timekeeping facilitated trade and communication among distant cities, it also ensured coordination within local governance structures. Imagine a bustling marketplace where transactions were timed precisely, or civic gatherings scheduled according to predetermined schedules etched onto stone tablets like this one. These practices demonstrate the practical applications of what might otherwise seem like purely abstract concepts. Another layer of significance emerges when considering the cultural implications of this inscription. For the Etruscans, time was not merely linear but cyclical, reflecting their belief in rebirth and renewal. This perspective permeated every aspect of their existence, from personal milestones to grand festivals celebrating the turning of seasons. The Timekeeper's Record could therefore serve as both a tool for practical purposes and a symbolic reminder of life's eternal rhythms. Scholars continue to debate the exact meanings behind certain symbols found in the inscription, some of which appear unique to this particular artifact. These enigmatic marks challenge our assumptions about the extent of Etruscan innovation in chronology and mathematics. Could they represent fractions of time previously unknown? Or perhaps units specific to particular regions or professions? Each new interpretation brings us closer to unraveling the complexities of their temporal framework while highlighting gaps in our current understanding. Beyond its technical contributions, the timekeeper's record holds profound philosophical value. In studying this artifact, we gain insight into how the Etruscans conceptualized their place within the passage of time. Their efforts to document and organize moments reflect a desire to impose order on an ever-changing universe, a universal human endeavor that resonates across millennia. Through this lens, the inscription becomes more than just a historical relic. It serves as a bridge connecting past and present, reminding us of humanity's shared quest to make sense of fleeting existence. As we ponder the implications of the timekeeper's record, let us acknowledge the ingenuity required to create such a system without modern tools or technology. The Etruscans relied on careful observation, collaboration, and creativity to develop methods that endure even today in modified forms. Their achievements inspire admiration not only for their intellectual prowess, but also for their ability to integrate science with spirituality, logic with artistry. In conclusion, the 25th inscription stands as a powerful symbol of the Etruscans' mastery over time, a concept central to all human societies, yet expressed so uniquely through their lens. As we move forward in exploring further dimensions of these mysterious inscriptions, remember the lessons embedded in the timekeeper's record. Precision matters, context enriches meaning, and the pursuit of knowledge transcends boundaries of era and geography. Summary of findings, key themes reflecting on the journey through the 25 mysterious inscriptions. We uncover a tapestry of themes that illuminate the essence of Etruscan civilization. These artifacts, scattered across tombs and relics, reveal not just individual stories but an intricate web of beliefs, practices, and innovations that defined their society. Together, they form a comprehensive portrait of a culture rich in spirituality, sophistication, and ingenuity. One dominant theme emerging from these inscriptions is the Etruscans' profound connection to the divine. From the sacred markings at Cerveteri to the oracle's words linked to prophecy, religion permeated every aspect of their lives. Their rituals, prayers, and dedications demonstrate a people deeply attuned to the spiritual realm, seeking guidance and favor from their deities. This reverence extended beyond personal devotion into communal celebrations and governance, where divine approval often validated decisions and actions. Another significant thread running through the inscriptions is their advanced understanding of the natural world. The celestial map of Volsinii highlights their astronomical knowledge, while the timekeeper's record showcases their mastery over timekeeping and seasonal cycles. These skills were not isolated achievements but integral parts of daily life, guiding agricultural practices, navigation, and even urban planning. The Etruscans harnessed nature's rhythms with remarkable precision, blending science and spirituality in ways that enhanced their survival and prosperity. Commerce and trade emerge as another critical pillar of Etruscan society, evident in the merchant's ledger and the twin scrolls of Orvieto. These records reveal a bustling economy characterized by complex transactions and extensive networks connecting distant lands. Through trade, the Etruscans absorbed influences from neighboring cultures, enriching their own traditions and technologies. Their economic prowess underscored their role as intermediaries between the Mediterranean powers, fostering exchanges of goods, ideas, and craftsmanship. The inscriptions also shed light on the Etruscans' sophisticated governance structures. Royal seals and administrative texts indicate a society organized around clear hierarchies and efficient administration. Leaders wielded authority backed by symbolic insignia, ensuring stability and continuity. Meanwhile, civic gatherings and feasts documented in other inscriptions suggest vibrant public life, where citizens participated actively in decision-making processes. Artistic expression forms yet another cornerstone of Etruscan identity, as seen in the poet's lament and the architect's blueprint. Whether through poetry, architecture, or craftsmanship, the Etruscans demonstrated exceptional creativity and skill. Their works transcended mere functionality, embodying deeper meanings tied to aesthetics, philosophy, and cultural values. This artistic legacy continues to inspire admiration for its beauty and innovation. Finally, the inscriptions collectively reflect the cyclical worldview held by the Etruscans. They viewed time and existence as recurring patterns of growth, decay, and renewal. This perspective influenced everything from their calendar systems to their funerary practices, emphasizing the importance of balance and harmony. Such beliefs resonated deeply within their social fabric, reinforcing unity amidst diversity. Together, these themes paint a vivid picture of a civilization far ahead of its time, blending practicality with mysticism, tradition with progress. Each inscription contributes uniquely to this mosaic, offering glimpses into the daily lives, aspirations, and challenges faced by the Etruscans. As we step back and admire the entirety of their legacy, it becomes clear that these ancient peoples left behind more than mere artifacts. They gifted humanity a timeless reminder of our shared capacity for curiosity, creativity, and resilience. Shifting our focus now to the exciting frontier of contemporary research, we find that the story of the Etruscan inscriptions is far from complete. In recent years, groundbreaking efforts have unearthed new inscriptions while simultaneously advancing the tools and techniques used to decode them. These developments are not only expanding our understanding of the Etruscans, but also redefining how we approach ancient languages. Modern archaeologists are employing cutting-edge technologies in their quest to uncover hidden inscriptions. For instance, non-invasive imaging methods like ground-penetrating radar and infrared photography allow researchers to detect carvings and writings beneath layers of dirt or decay without disturbing the site itself. This has led to the discovery of previously unknown tombs and artifacts, some bearing inscriptions that could hold the key to unlocking further mysteries about Etruscan life. Advancements in translation technology are equally transformative. Computational linguistics combined with artificial intelligence is enabling scholars to analyze patterns within undeciphered text at an unprecedented scale. By comparing these patterns against known languages such as Latin and Greek, researchers can make educated guesses about the meanings of individual symbols and phrases. One notable example is the use of machine learning algorithms to identify recurring motifs in the enigmatic inscription from Perugia, offering fresh insights into its potential purpose. Collaboration between disciplines plays a crucial role in this ongoing effort. Historians, archaeologists, linguists, and computer scientists are working together to piece together fragments of knowledge. This interdisciplinary approach ensures that no stone or inscription is left unturned. Moreover, public interest in these discoveries continues to grow, thanks in part to interactive platforms where enthusiasts worldwide can contribute their own theories and observations. Such citizen science initiatives democratize the process of discovery, allowing anyone with curiosity and a passion for history to participate. As fascinating as these advancements are, they serve as a reminder that much remains unknown about the Etruscan world. Each new finding raises additional questions, spurring further investigation. What other secrets lie buried beneath the Italian countryside? How might future breakthroughs alter our perception of this enigmatic civilization? These tantalizing possibilities keep scholars and audiences alike eagerly anticipating what lies ahead. For those captivated by the allure of ancient mysteries, there has never been a better time to dive deeper into the study of the Etruscans. With each passing year, the veil separating us from their world grows thinner, revealing glimpses of a culture whose sophistication and complexity continue to astonish. Whether through academic research or amateur exploration, the journey toward unraveling the mysteries of the Etruscan inscriptions promises to be as rewarding as it is intriguing. In reflecting on our journey through the 25 mysterious inscriptions of the Etruscan tombs, it becomes clear just how profound these artifacts are in shaping our understanding of an ancient civilization shrouded in mystery. From the golden tablet of Veii to the celestial map of Volsinii, each inscription has revealed a unique facet of Etruscan life, whether it be their religious practices, trade systems, or artistic expressions. Together, they form a mosaic of a culture whose sophistication and complexity continue to astonish us. As we've explored these inscriptions, one theme emerges time and again. The Etruscans were not merely survivors of their era, but innovators who left behind clues about their advancements in engineering, astronomy, governance, and even philosophy. Their cryptic symbols and carvings challenge us to think beyond what we know, inviting us to consider how such a society thrived despite limited resources and external pressures. The warrior's oath, the oracle's words, and the builder's mark all serve as testaments to their resilience and ingenuity. Yet, as much as we have uncovered, so too does the veil of mystery remain intact. For every answer we find, new questions arise. Why did the Etruscans abandon certain traditions while embracing others? How deeply intertwined were their spiritual beliefs with daily life? And perhaps most intriguingly, why did their language eventually fade into obscurity, leaving modern scholars to piece together its fragments like a jigsaw puzzle? This enduring fascination with ancient mysteries speaks volumes about humanity's quest for connection across time. We look to civilizations like the Etruscans not only to learn about them, but also to better understand ourselves. In decoding their inscriptions, we seek echoes of our shared past, a reminder that the challenges faced by those who came before us mirror our own struggles today. So let us pause here and ponder. Is it the enigma itself, the allure of unanswered questions, that draws us so irresistibly toward these relics of history? Or is it something deeper, a desire to reclaim parts of ourselves lost to the passage of time? Whatever the reason may be, one thing remains certain: the journey through the Etruscan inscriptions is far from over. As technology advances and new discoveries come to light, there will always be more to uncover, more stories to tell. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of the Etruscans, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a like if you found the video engaging, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on future explorations into history's greatest mysteries. There's still so much left to discover, and your curiosity might just inspire the next big breakthrough.